Tuesday, you know what that means. I'm bored. Let's play some horror games. Anyways, my name is Gamer Dude, and this is Dead Frontier Outbreak.
It started as a normal day, just like any other. I took a shower and grabbed a quick cup of coffee before heading out of the front door and waving goodbye to my
Oh my
lovely
gosh,
wife.
was it decaf?
I jumped on board the bus, sat down, turned on my MP3
He
player,
turned on
and
his
promptly
MP3
entered my
player.
usual
I have an
daydreaming
iPod.
state. I finally arrived at my office building, headed up the 10th floor, and sat down at my desk to see a huge pile of paperwork.
Sounds like a dead
I
end job to
decided
me.
got started.
Okay.
The scream coming from down the hall broke my concentration. I considered going to see
Concentration
what
was
it was, but the
broken?
thought quickly passed. Probably just another hysterical secretary overreacting to a spider. Just as I started getting back to work, something else grabbed my attention. I peered out the window into the street below,
He
and to
peered
my
into the street
astonishment,
below.
saw a scene of utter chaos.
Utter
People
chaos.
fighting, even killing each other for seemingly no reason.
Ooh.
By this time, some of my coworkers had gotten up from their desks and joined me in staring out the window.
Said, wait.
The common room was crowded with coworkers, and I could barely see or hear anything with all the commotion.
That sounds like a
I
horror
managed to pick out the phrases psychovirus
story.
and destroy the brain. At this point, I felt myself entering a state of mild shock. It was obvious that whatever was going on was serious, and that a significant percentage of the population were going to be killed or wounded over the course of the next few days. My thoughts quickly turned to my wife. Was she okay? What if these maniacs were near our home? I dialed the number, but immediately got an error tone. I tried several more times before giving up. I was annoyed with myself for wasting time. I should have known the phones would be overwhelmed. I then decided that I would go home and make sure that my wife was okay.
Uh-oh.
I began to make my way through a series of corridors that lead to the elevator. On my way, I noticed a struggle out of the corner of my eye. I turned to see a disfigured man frantically clawing at her woman's leg. Blood was already pouring from her multiple wounds. The woman cried out for me to help her. I managed to pull the man away and push him into the corner of the room. However, as I turned to check on the lady, I noticed that her face had turned pale and had lost any expression. Before I had a chance to react, the former secretary lurched forward and ripped a chunk of flesh from my shoulder. It wasn't long before I became one of them.
Okay.
A scream coming from down the hall broke my concentration. I considered going to see what it was, but the thought quickly passed. Probably just another
Okay.
secretary overreacting.
Okay, let's just see
As I
how this
started getting back
goes.
to work, something else grabbed my attention.
Hmm.
I peered out the window into the street below, and to my astonishment, saw a scene of utter chaos. People fighting,
Okay.
even killing each other for
This
seemingly
seems
no
just like a
reason.
horror story, really.
By this time, some of my
Lame.
coworkers had
It's called Horror House. Let's see the dining room. I'm clicking on it. What the heck? Hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay, this game is pretty boring. I'm gonna play Ice, the horror game. So yeah. So far, so. Oh look, there's a map. This is not creepy at all. What the heck? Okay, I guess I lost. Well, that's as the horror game for you. We're gonna play Halloween Escape. Okay, there's a ghost right there. What the shit? Oh, what was that? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is lame. I'm just gonna quit this.